Time is up and the sun it dies, till the rivers flood and the ocean dries. Hand in hand under the falling sky, I will love you. When I'm old, so old that I lose my mind, but I'll still look at you like it's the first time. So many say it and it's all a lie, but I will love you. You are the reason that I make it through the day. You give me the reason to better all my ways. The beauty goes, the money spent, and everything else fades away. You are my constant. When we've walked the earth every inch and mile, laughed so hard until we cried, through every triumph and every trial.
And so, welcome everybody. We're here today, of course, for the marriage of Molly and Jonah. Molly and Jonah would like to welcome you all to Phuket and this lovely location. And thank you for coming to witness their marriage, to share their joy and celebrate their love for each other. The intention of marriage is that a man and a woman may grow together in love and trust, and that they may be united with one another in heart. The gift of marriage brings husband and wife together in the delight and tenderness of union and joyful commitment until the end of their lives. It is given as the foundation of family life, in which each member of the family, in good times and in bad, may find security, strength, companionship, and comfort, and grow to maturity in love. Marriage is a sign of unity and loyalty that all should uphold and honor. No one should enter into it lightly or selfishly, but thoughtfully and responsibly. And so now, bride and groom, I have an important question for you both. Groom, you first. Jonah, do you take Molly to be your wife? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and protect her, and, forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Thank you. Molly, do you take Jonah to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and protect him, and, forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Now, before the bride and groom make their vows to each other, they've asked me to read something, and this is called I Will Be Here by Stephen Curtis Chapman. If in the morning when you wake, if the sun does not appear, I will be here. If in the dark we lose sight of love, hold my hand and have no fear. I will be here. I will be here when you feel like being quiet. When you need to speak your mind, I will listen. Through the winning, losing, and trying, we'll be together, and I will be here. If in the morning when you wake, if the future is unclear, I will be here. As sure as seasons were made for change, our lifetimes were made for years. I will be here. I will be here, and you can cry on my shoulder when the mirror tells us we're older. I will hold you and watch you grow in beauty and tell you all the things you are to me. We'll be together, and I will be here. I will be true to the promises I've made, to you and to the one who gave you to me. I will be here. Good. Very nice reading, that one. So now we do come to the marriage vows themselves, and Jonah and Molly, sorry, Jonah will go first. Okay.
I, Jonah, take you, Molly, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer or poorer, and sickness and in health, to love and to care for the rest of my life. This is my promise to you.
I, Molly, take you, Jonah, to be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to care for the rest of my life. This is my promise to you.
Thank you. Well, we now come to the giving of rings. A ring has no beginning and no end. It has long been a universal symbol of eternity or forever, which makes it a wonderfully appropriate symbol of marriage. Let these rings be to each of you a symbol of unending love and faithfulness, and a constant reminder of this lovely day, this lovely place, and the things you said to each other just now. So, Billy, I believe you have the rings. Good. Could you please give Jonah the ring for Molly? So Jonah, the cameras are down there. Remember, they want to see the ring going on the finger. So angle her hand a little bit. Go slowly, slowly. You can go halfway and stop. Okay, you look at her. Don't look at me. Look at her. And slowly, slowly. Go halfway. Stop there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's lovely. Billy, could you please give Molly the ring for Jonah? Thank you. Okay, same for you. Cameras want to see the ring going on. Make sure you swivel the ring round. They can't see the ring. Okay, yeah. Slowly, slowly. Okay. Now you're going to show them off to everybody. Hold your hand round up like this, Molly. Like this. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Picture. Is that it? Did you give them long enough? Okay. Well, we now come to the sand ceremony. And the sand ceremony is a visual representation of the marriage of two people. So on the table here, each bride and groom each have a glass of sand, which they will pour into this third container, thus symbolizing the blending of two separate, independent beings into one inseparable entity, which is their marriage, as the sand mixes in the container. Okay. If you both like. Oh, that was quick. And so, in the presence of these witnesses and before your friends and families gathered here today, you, Molly and Jonah, have given your consent and made your marriage vows or promises to each other. In the process, you have established your marriage. You have further declared your marriage by the joining of hands and the exchanging of rings. I therefore proclaim that you are now husband and wife. So, yes. So, Jonah, you may kiss your bride. Jonah, maybe one more?
How will I love you as long as
Thank you, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, just before the happy couple join you, I'm going to ask them and their bridesmaids and groomsmen just to move to this table over here where they have a little certificate to sign.
I need you as long as the seasons lead to follow the plan. How will I be with you as long as the seas bound to wash upon the sea?
Okay, so we'll have ladies first, of course.
How will I want you?
So let's welcome the very happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Lyon.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Oh, oh. 'Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. Oh, and I don't care, go on and tear me apart. And I don't care if you do. Cause in a sky full of stars, I think I see you. I think I see
Good evening, everybody. As mother of the bride, I've been waiting for this day for two reasons. To see my daughter marry the man of her dreams and to finally stop funding her Amazon deliveries. Thank you, Joe. Raising her has been quite a journey. From her borrowing my clothes to borrow my wine and my vodka. But no matter what, she's always had a way of lighting up her room. Usually by leaving all the lights on. All joking aside, I couldn't be prouder of the woman she has become. Molly, you're strong, you are beautiful, and you're so caring. Don't cry, because you made me cry. You really do make people feel so loved, included, and special, and that's a really rare gift. You're so loyal. You're the kind of person who's always there for her friends and her family, and we all really appreciate that. Most of all, you have the biggest heart and a determination that can move mountains when you set your mind to it. So, then along came Joe. When she first introduced him, I wasn't too sure. But as time went on, I said to Molly, what is it you love about Joe? And she said, Mum, he loves me like I need to be loved. And from that moment on, I knew he was the one for her. And if he can handle her shopping habits as well, he's definitely the man for her. Now, Joe, as my new son-in-law, I should warn you, in marrying Molly, you've also gained me and Lee as your outlaws. Sorry about that. But honestly, it really does give me great pleasure to officially welcome you into our family. You fitted in perfectly, and I truly mean it when I say I couldn't wish for a better man for my daughter. From the moment we got to know you, you've shown us what a genuine, kind and beautiful person you are. You're a wonderful partner to Molly, always supporting her, making her laugh, and it's so clear to see how much you love her. You both definitely bring out the best in each other, and that's what love is all about. Then along came Oakley, the most beautiful grandson we could have ever wished for. You're both such incredible parents. The love, patience and warmth you show him every day says everything about the parents you are. It's beautiful to see the bond that you all share as a family. So I'd like to wish you a lifetime of love, laughter and happiness, hopefully a few more grandchildren. Please everyone, raise a glass to Joe and Molly.
Okay, ready, let's go. Thank you. First of all, thank you for all coming. I know it wasn't a short journey for everyone, and I appreciate you being here for the best day of our lives, so thank you. You okay? A special thank you to my mum and dad, Sarah and Lee, for everything you've done, the love and support, everything to make today possible. We honestly couldn't have done it without you. So cheers. Cheers. I'd like to say a big thank you to the bridesmaids. You've been the best friends to Molly, and you all look amazing today. And to the groomsmen for keeping me calm, on time and dressed properly. You all scrub up pretty well too. Yeah. And a big special thank you to Billy, the best man, trying to kill me on my stag do. However, it didn't work. I'm still here, so thank you. Yeah. Right, I'll turn it over now. Now, to my beautiful bride Molly. You look absolutely incredible. And I still can't believe I get to call you my wife. You've been the best friend. Hello? And you've been my best friend, my biggest supporter, and somehow the only person patient enough with me to put up with me for this long. Together we've created the best thing in my life. I love an amazing little boy, Oakley. He might be the only person that can get away with stealing the spotlight today. Let's be honest, he's doing a pretty good job of it. Molly, you've made me a better man, more grounded, more grateful, and far more aware of where I leave my socks. You're funny, caring, stunning, and the love of my life. So, to my wife, thank you for saying yes. Thank you for choosing me and giving me the life I've dreamed of. I can't wait to spend forever making you laugh, annoying you, loving you, and everything I got. Everyone, please raise a glass for Molly. I love you.
Good evening, everyone. As you all probably know, I am the proud sister of the groom, the very lucky best friend and the maid of honour to the bride, and even more prouder auntie to the little angel that is Oakley, my best friend. Standing here tonight feels so special. Look around, we're all here, brought together by love, friends, family, old memories and new beginnings. Now, being Jonah's sister means I've seen every single side of him, from the sweet to the slightly ridiculous. Growing up, he was my partner in crime. We had scary movie nights where we pretend we wasn't scared, but I remember who wanted to hold hands through most of them all. We've had belly laughs that left us crying and crazy nights that where we'd all swear never to do it again, only to do it all the following weekend. Those memories are the kind of chaos that builds the strongest bonds. Now, Jonah, I've always been your biggest fan and supporter, but please, for everyone's sanity, don't buy any more bikes or even think about another bungee jump. You've been giving me and my mum enough heart attacks to last a lifetime. I'll always be your big sister, but just know, from this day forward, I'll always be taking Molly's side. She deserves it. All jokes aside, I used to worry about my brother so much, not because of him, but because of the world, and I know how hard it can be navigating the world as a teenage boy, trying to find your place. But then came along Molly, and somehow she saved him. She brought out the best in him. She gave him confidence, love, and peace. Seeing the person my brother has become today, with her by his side, fills my heart with so much pride and happiness. The two of you have worked so hard to build the best life for yourselves and for Oakley, and I admire you both so much for that. You're such a team, and it's inspiring to see. From the very beginning, Molly wasn't just the girl who stole my brother's heart. She became my best friend, my soul sister, and the calm to all our family madness. We've shared everything, the wild nights out where we laughed until the sun came up, and the wholesome nights in, cooking, playing games, chatting about life, eating too much, and laughing till our faces hurt. And Molly, you haven't just given me endless memories, you've also given me more long-life best friends, our beautiful bridesmaids. I'm so grateful for each of you. You're the proof that when good people come into your life, they bring even more good people into it. Molly, you have been such a kind, caring, selfless person in all of our lives. You're the kind of person who always puts others first. Someone who's strong on the outside, even though I know how much you worry on the inside. You show love in so many ways, whether it's through your cooking and hosting, your thoughtfulness, or the way you make everyone feel at home. You walked into my life, and I can honestly say that before you, I've never had such a constant friend. Someone who's been there through everything, from Sean Paul to dancing on the bars, as you've all witnessed. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. And honestly, I'm in constantly of awe of how you raise your son with such kindness and patience, especially considering the patience it must take to deal with my brother's grumpy hangovers and calmly watch Jonah do some ridiculous things he does. You deserve a medal, or at least a bottomless glass of wine. And of course, a special mention to Sarah and Lee, Molly and Mum and partner. You two have welcomed us with open arms, endless warmth. You're not just Molly's family, you're our family now, and we love you for it. Amen. Then there's Oakley. You brought so much light, laughter, and love into all of our lives. You were cheeky, hilarious, and absolutely adored. You've given your mum and dad a purpose and a happiness that radiates out them every single day. And then we can't forget Billy, the best man, Jonah's lifelong best friend and his original partner in crime. Billy, you've been by his side through every adventure, every ridiculous idea, and every laugh along the way. You've always been like another brother to me, and I'm so glad you're standing up here with him today. And finally, a special shout out to our parents, Mum and Dad. You have raised us with such love, strength, and a sense of humor that clearly comes in handy in this family. I know how proud you are of Jonah, probably more than he'll ever realize. You've watched him grow from a cheeky little boy into the incredible man, husband, and dad he is today, and I know your hearts must be bursting tonight. Molly and Jonah, you've built something beautiful, full of laughter, love, and loyalty. You make each other better, and you make everyone around you believe in love a little more. So tonight, as we raise our glasses, let's toast to love, the kind that makes you laugh until you cry, the kind that feels like home, and the kind that brings our families together in life. To Molly and Jonah and little Oakley, may your lives be filled with endless laughter, cozy nights, and a love that always grows deeper and stronger with time.
Well, not that short.
Right.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Darren, obviously father of the groom, or as I like to think of myself today, the man who successfully passed him on to somebody else. My job is done, Molly. He's yours now. No returns and no refunds. Definitely. Firstly, though, can I start off by saying how beautiful Molly looks today? Absolutely stunning. And we are privileged, Molly, to welcome you into our family, although it feels like you've been our family since the first day we met you. And Jonah, well, you're here. Now, I've had the joys of watching Jonah grow into the man he is today. Believe me, it took longer than expected. This is a boy who used to take longer to go out than his mum. as he used to take ages to do his hair and looked at his dashing good looks rather than going out. That's as hard as it gets. I thought I'd be soft on you. So Molly, if you ever think that you doubt your ability to fix anything in life, you've already fixed this. When Jonah told us he'd met Molly, we were thrilled. Mostly because we thought he'd never move out. And then he did. And we missed him. But not for long, because he came back to shout at the dog and eat all the food out of the fridge. He immediately thought, she's far too good for him. We had discussions. We had discussions about this. And after getting to know her and all her family, especially Sarah and Lee, I can now confirm we were right. But somehow he convinced you, Molly, to marry him. Jonah, that's the best sales pitch you'll ever make in your life. You'll never top that. Now, Jonah, for a little marriage advice.
No.
Never go to bed angry. Stay up and argue until you realize the other one is always right. Communication is key, which means nodding, agreeing, and doing exactly what Molly suggested in the first place. And remember, in every marriage, there's one person who's always right, and the other one is you. But in all seriousness, just for a moment, Jonah, you've grown into the man and father we're all proud of. You work hard and you worry sometimes. Which is all the attributes of being a loving father and now a husband and a nice person. And Molly, thank you for loving our son and bringing the beautiful little man Oakley into our lives. And for being a hard-working, loving and fabulous mum that you are today. Keep on supporting each other as you both have been. And most of all, thank you for taking Jonah off our hands. Yes. So everyone, please raise a glass to the happy couple. Molly and Jonah, may your love last forever. May your arguments be short. And your love for each other grow as you two have grown into three. Oh, and I forgot Molly. May your Find Me app on your iPhone fail when me and Jonah are on our way home from work having a sneaky pint or three. Cheers, everybody.
Darren Lines. Sarah Lines. Josh Lines. Georgia Lines. Maddie Lines. We got Sam Lines. Jonah Lines. Oakley Lines. And now, Molly Lines. So can we all raise a glass to the newest member of the Lines family? Right, that's me done. Cheers, everyone. Now, right, so to start with, I'd like to let you all know that we call Jonah John. That's spelled Jon. It started a long time ago back in school, and I don't remember an exact moment, but I think it probably started from me trying to spell Jonah and found a much easier way to spell it. So it did upset me earlier when what's his name? Celebrate. When the celebrate said Jonah, but yeah, I went on board anyway. Right, so talking of when we were in school, I've got a great story of when a certain someone in the crowd chased me through Down End. So basically, me and John were sat on his doorstep smoking a fag when we saw Darren and Sarah walking up to their house. Obviously, we didn't expect them to be home so early. So John's first reaction was, Bill, run. So I've legged it. I had a cup of tea in my hand. And yeah, all I could hear was Darren chasing me, trying to catch up with me, trying to kill me. So I threw a cup of tea at him, managed to get away from him. Everything was good. So now, yeah, hang on. Darren goes home to John, thinking I burgled the house, not knowing it was me. And John sat there laughing, saying, why did you chase me, mate? So since that moment, hang on, fucking hell, sorry everyone. So Yeah, he thought I broke the house, basically. So yeah, since that moment, me and Darren became best friends. And yeah, the moral of that story is, if John says jump, I say how high. Thank you. Anyway, I remember when John first met Molly. You couldn't separate them. If they wasn't together, they'd be on FaceTime. You could definitely tell they were meant for each other. It proved he was serious about her when John was willing to leave the party to meet her. The amount of times me and Georgia would be drinking on our own, sad that John had left us, and yeah, I'm fucking terrible at this. Sad on our own, John and Dick, fuck's sake. Anyway, me and Georgia would be drinking on our own, sad that John has ditched us for Mole, but now after today I can say I'm glad that John stood strong and didn't listen to us trying to keep him for ourselves. What you've both achieved as a couple is nothing but inspirational. You both worked so hard to give Oakley the best life, and what a beautiful little man he is. I want to thank you, Mal, for making John so happy and also kicking him into shape. But you definitely changed his life for the better. I honestly believe he wouldn't be where he is today if it wasn't for you, so thank you again, Molly. I think everyone would agree you look absolutely beautiful today, so can we all raise a glass for Molly Lines? I also want to thank Darren and Sarah for raising my best friend and bringing him into this world. Or maybe I should thank the goat for that. I'm not going to elaborate on the goat story, but I'm sure Darren would like to fill you all in at a later date. But no, you've always treated me as your own and welcomed me into the family, so I'll always be grateful for you guys. Another big thank you goes to Lee and Sarah for always being the best hosts to their amazing parties and looking after us all. You're both so kind and would do anything for anyone, and I see that in Molly too, so it's obvious where she got that from. I also have one big final thank you to each and every person here who has travelled to the other side of the planet to celebrate Molly and Jonah getting married. It means the world to me that we can all be together and celebrate amazing memories that will last a lifetime. I genuinely couldn't be a happier best man. So, yeah, to wrap this up, can we all raise a glass to Molly and Jonah Lines? Fuck it up. I fucking can't read, mate. Honestly, I'm terrible.
You'll always be my home, my heart. I'll be with you wherever you are. My home, my heart. I feel you with me when we're worlds apart. You'll always be my home. You accept me for my flaws, you give me everything and more. Even in our darkest nights, I know you're there right by my side. Somehow with you, I don't feel alone. You'll always be my home. Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel Like this will last forever, looking in your eyes. I see my whole life. Oh, they say you know it when you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you'll hold me close, don't let me go. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I've wasted. You were right there all along. You and I start gazing, intertwining souls. We were never strangers. You were right there all along. I lose my mind when I'm around you, how I come alive. When I'm without you, I can't help but feel so lost. I wanna give you all I've got. Oh, they say you know it when you know it, and I know.